everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. It's catalog kickoff day. It's always one of my favorite days of the year. We have 3 of them every year. And one of them is because during the lead up to a new catalog, I do lots of sneak peeks. And every time I want to show you the inside of the catalog, and I can't because we're not allowed to. So today I'm going to do a little walkthrough. So in case you've missed any of the things, there's always a couple of things that I have laying around on my table. There's also, I think I'm up to maybe 8 of the 10 projects from Try It. So for those, I feel like I've done it, but you can't see them. You'll get to see one of them. One of them I really want to show you because it's a super cute card, but you can only see it if you do the Try It class. It's kind of like, you know, when you're a parent and you buy presents for your kids and you want to show them before the holiday. But I can't because it's unfair to the people who pay to do the class. When I get to that, it's a mix, a suite of products with another die. And I'll tell you what it is. And unfortunately, the class is full. You could do the, I have ink on my hands. I've been filming other projects. So let's get started. And before we do it, in case I forget, I would really like for me to be able to do it as we walk through. But I am going to tell you what is... or what are my free gifts this month, because during catalog kickoff from the 6th, 7th, and 8th, if you purchase those dates, then you also get some extras. And there's also an extra for my Oh Holy Night class. So the whole month of September, if you use my host code, and it will change, I have a host code that's just good for those days. And then on the 9th, I'll have a new one. So for the whole month, if you spend $50 and use my host code, if you spend $50, you get the pearls. And these were laying on my table. And so for those of you that are in club, I accidentally put these on your club card. And these are not the club. They don't go with All About Autumn. They matched, okay, but they're the wrong ones. So it'll be in your email in a little bit when I send it. But if you spend $50, you're going to get the blooming pearls. This is all month of the whole month of September. You spend $50, and with $50, you also get my VIP video project. So for that, every month I do VIP videos, and everybody who spends the month before, and I have my thank you gifts go out the 10th of the month. So you'll get it, the stuff to follow along. There's no stamping involved because I can't send stamped images, but we'll cut out. It's similar to a Try It class project. So that's at $50. At $200, you get this, and you get a spool of the gingham ribbon. And at $150, you get this, the $50 VIP, the second VIP project. So you'd have 3 things, and then at $200, you'd get 4 things. So that is for the whole month of September. And then you can see all this on my website. Just for the catalog kickoff period, if you spend $125, you're going to add the iridescent adhesive backed dots. And if you spend $250, then you're going to add the balmy velvet. So if you're at $250 over the course of the catalog kickoff, you're going to get all this and the 2 VIP video projects. So there's a little chart on or a little picture thing. It doesn't have the name, so I wanted you to see them. And then if you're in club, you don't get these. You get the ones that are in the All About Autumn. They were both laying on my table because I had these to film, and I moved stuff over. So wrong ones are on the picture. I'm going to fix it before I take it. So now let's walk through the catalog. And then I'll kind of point some stuff out as we go along. There is a new kit that also comes out today. I will have the link in the email, or at least a picture. You may have to, because I'm going to do the email today, and sometimes our links aren't live when I do the email. Then I want to make sure that you notice this catalog that I have was not a good one. That's why I have it. You can see it was sealed in the wrong spot, so it looks a little janky. There's this paper here. I want to make sure that everybody notices it. And for every pack of paper that we sell of it, and it's super cute, we'll use it in Try It class. I have used it. I've made the card for that. $3 of it goes to... I don't remember the U.S. one. If I can find it, I'll put it in the email. But it is a Christmas charity for the holidays. Oh, gosh. I did know it. Now I've just forgotten it. But $3 goes to charity for every pack of paper that they sell. New kit. The festive tags is in here, and I'll show you but that is it's a really fun kit. Then for online exclusives, make sure you go there today because there's a whole slew of paper in the online exclusives. So originally there was going to be another celebration, and Stampin' Up's not doing that as summer celebration anymore. So that was the paper that was going to be in celebration, and now it's not. So now it's available for purchase. I love this suite. Again, I have a Try It Glass card with it, so I feel like I have something to show you. I will show you the ribbon because sometimes it's just easier to see, and if you didn't see my unboxing videos, maybe you've missed it. And then these are the free at 125 embellishment just for catalog kickoff. I want this. I didn't get this suite, but I want it just for those adorable little stockings. I think those are sweet, but I don't have them. So here, let's take a look at this, because again, this is something you might miss. It's the tiny Christmas tree dies. It's here. I never actually used it in a real tutorial, but I had run it through just to see what it looked like. And because it was laying on my desk when I did my alternate videos for the festive tags kit, they were just laying there in a stack on my desk. So it cuts out like this. This is a little smaller because I didn't cut it properly, so I cut the bottom one off. So it should have one more row of trees if you want it to size. And then these are the little trees that popped out. So if you want to go see it, I don't do it on there because, like I said, it was laying on my desk. And here is the black gingham ribbon, which is all month long. If you spend $200, you're going to get that from me as a free gift. And then I just quickly made those cards out of that. Then this is my favorite Christmas suite in the catalog. So that's the one I chose to do my free online class in September. So it's free. It was originally free if you purchased the whole suite. So as of today, today is the day before catalog kickoff, there are 3 things out of the entire catalog, which are not many, out of all of these products that will not be orderable on Wednesday. And of the 3 things, 2 of them are involved in my online classes for September. So this right here, the Stars at Night bundle, will be back in stock the week of October 2nd is the anticipated arrival date back in stock. So originally my free online class was if you bought the suite. I'm still doing it. So the way I'm going to do it, instead of buying the suite, I wrote down all of the numbers. You'll still need the stamps. And instead of the suites, you're going to need the gold note cards, brush note cards, and envelopes, which I will show you here in a second. But you'll need all the other stuff. You purchase all the other stuff, those note cards. I will send you everything else. And then we're going to do 6 projects, a mix of cards and decorations. Or you can just buy the class packet, or if you're overseas or you just want the videos, you can do it that way too. All of the information is on my website, or if you're on my email list, you've gotten emails about it. So don't worry that that's not available. I've made some workarounds. Now, if you purchase all of this on September 6th, it does count towards my thank you gifts. The rest of the month, if you buy stuff for Card Club or online classes, it doesn't count towards thank you gifts because this is your free thing. But as a catalog kickoff special, if you do it on the 6th, it will count. One day only, and doesn't mean I'll ever do this again. I'm just doing it partly because I'm a little bit nervous since this went on back order that something else may too. And so I want you, those of you that have already registered for it for free, to be able to get your stuff. So here's a couple of things that I've already made with it. None of these are projects in the class, but once you have this, you'll be able to recreate them easily. So you can see this is the folder, and these are the dies. They're fabulous. I can see why they were so popular. So there's the stamps of it. And then this was one of the very first cards I did. It has this paper. You can see the suite has 2 bundles, 2 sets of paper, and then the embellishments and the ribbon. So here's the embellishment, the ribbon, the stamps, and then this fabulous paper. The patchwork piece dies are also on back order. I think they're due in early October as well. And here are the brushed note cards and envelopes. When you go to, if you've registered for the free online class, you should have gotten an email that walks you through what you need to place your order. And then you just send me the order number once Stampin' Up! Sends you your confirmation. So this is made with the note cards and envelopes. And obviously, if we would do this in class, which we aren't doing this exact one, you could create multiples because there's a bunch of these in the, yeah. So again, this is a beautiful suite. It's just really pretty. And here it is. And you can see these would be something, we're not doing these ornaments because I would never do something in a class that you can see in the catalog, but it would be easy for you to recreate that. Never got these, but they are designed. This one is designed to go along with the shops in the annual catalog. So you can kind of add Christmas pieces to those shops if you did get that. You can do that. Then we have the Forever Forest. I love this, and I loved this card that I created with the Forever Forest. I like that it's not a holiday, it's not a season, it's all year round, and it can be for whatever you want. And then this Happiest of Birthdays is also a stamp set in the catalog that is just words. Then this card, I didn't really know where to put it because it has the free pearls on it that I put on the wrong card. I'll remember now that those are not part of club, because when I did it, I thought, why did I choose club embellishments for a free thing? And then I realized I put them on the wrong thing. But this is the handcrafted element dies. They're standalone dies, so I put them here so you would notice. You can see they are 2 bits, so they all layer with each other. I intend to use them. I feel like I stamped a ton, but I bought a ton. So even though I have shown you guys a lot of sneak peeks, there's just a lot in here. But I love this paper, and I'll lay it aside so I can show you again when we get to the paper, because it's got all of the sweet stuff on it. But these, don't miss those because they're really pretty. So here we have, again, I feel like I've used it because this card is really cute for the Try It class. But this is the Berry Christmas. So it has the bear punch. Here's another Try It class thing. So it punches out this bear, and just out of white cardstock, if you have kids, they will love the polar bear punch. It punches really nicely. It does come with a stamp. If you have kids that want to help make Christmas cards, these little cards, note cards and envelopes with the memories and more, makes super cute, but also the paper. It's really, really cute. It's a kind of a whimsical set. And then I wanted to show you these in case you haven't seen them. They are the adhesive back glitter sequins. It says that they're sequins, but like there's no hole or anything in them. They're more just circles. They're really pretty. They may be a free gift with purchase next month, assuming they stay in stock. And then here, this is another one of the festive tags, and I had run this through. It was laying on my table. This is the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, and you can see it here. You can see all my little notes everywhere. I don't have that. I do have the owls. I just haven't gotten to them. And then I know that you all know I have this because that was the first card I made, and it was kind of a hit. But my girlfriend made this one, and it is also with the Fragrant Forest. So she always stamps the inside, and you can see that she did the snowflakes as well, the embossing folder on hers. It's a little bit easier to see on the inside because of the colors, but totally different colors than I used on mine, and I just put mine on a different page because I mix stamp sets. And then right after I did this, I had not ordered this, so I got the Graceful deer, and I haven't stamped with them literally at all. So this is my second favorite Christmas suite, and I love it because there's so much that you can do with it. So this one I did post while I was in Las Vegas at the Stampin' Up! Leadership meeting, so I know some of you missed it. If you are on my email list, I did send the In Case You Missed It video link today. It has the gingham ribbon. I watercolored it with Wink of Stella. And it doesn't have any of the paper. It just simply uses the stamps and the dies. This die here is the one that if you're going to try it, you can see the outline of it that you're going to get in Try It class. And my girlfriend made this one. And it is a mixed neutral. You can see it's vanilla and white. And this is another from the festive tags. And I had run this through on distressed gold when I was making a card for Try It class. So this is this die right here. And then this one is super fun. The video for it is done. I just haven't posted it yet. It will post in the next couple of days. So it's the Christmas paper. but I needed a bridal shower card from one of my daughter's best friends, one of my best friend's daughters. We had her shower this past weekend. Kayla is a ginger, so here's my little ginger bride. So it was a fun way to use this sheet of Christmas paper on a wedding card that has nothing. It doesn't look like Christmas at all. And I love this about most of our holiday papers. If you watched my All About Autumn card today, it's very overtly fall on one side, and you flip it over and not fall at all. So if you look on this paper here, it's the same thing. One side is very Christmas, and then for the most part, the other sides are not. So if you don't use them for the holiday that they're intended, then often you get use out of it. Now, where did I put the, here. I wanted to, again, to make sure that you saw these. If you missed that video, you might not have seen these, because that's where I used the card on the one that I was posted while I was gone. When they're gone and they post, and if I don't send an email, I know sometimes you don't see them. This is another one that has 2 bundles in the one. Sweet. I keep wishing that I had gotten this, because there's been a few times now I was like, oh, that would be perfect. And I love these guys. But again, I have so many things I wasn't even able to use what I did get. Now, if you are in, and I think I did get this. I don't even know. I feel like I did, because I just really want to color this. These are where you'll find the brushed gold cards and envelopes. They're beautiful. Here is the Winter Meadow. It's not very Christmassy. I don't even think it has a Christmas saying in it. It's more winter. So I did this one. I don't even think it has the Faith Over Fear. I think I pulled that from something else. But this is the paper. And then this one I got from a new friend that I met in, I didn't swap at our leadership event because I didn't have time to make any. But I took a couple of cards that were laying on my desk. So I did get that one from Beth. Now this one, I only got the punch. I didn't get the snowflake set, but we have punched a lot of these for Try It. So I wanted to show you that this is how this punches here. The Try It class, as much as what we were able to do has been done. And here is, this should have been my first clue, right? I showed this card at the start of the video, and then I put the wrong embellishments on. So here's the folder. This is the beautiful paper. Here's the copper ribbon. So here's the copper ribbon, and I shredded it. And here's the copper ribbon on today's card with the wrong embellishments, but I coiled it. I love the paper. I love so much about this whole suite. That's why I chose it for the first for September Card Club. It is, the paper is on, this paper, not this paper, is on back order due in the week of September 11th. So not long, I think is that next week. So it will mess up a little bit the way I like to organize Card Club, but it's not going to mess it up as far as not being able to do it. This folder is beautiful. And then those are, because you didn't really get to see them, this is what you will get in Card Club, not the ones I showed. That's what I get for having too many projects laid on a desk that doesn't have enough space because I have so much going on it. I think this is maybe where I got the happiest. No, there's a couple of different sentiment sets in here. I don't have the masks yet, and I will get them if fall doesn't get away from me. The catalog started a month later this year than in years past because there were a lot of people who complained about it starting too early. And now the same people are complaining that it started too late. So we'll see where it ends up kind of starting next year. But I was afraid that fall literally, especially because we have so many weddings occurring in fall, and weddings that I'm very involved in, showering and being in charge of decorations, which means also then rehearsal dinners. So I didn't want to get a bunch of fall stuff and then not have time to use it. So if I get through the weddings, we also have a shower for my daughter in New York in October. So that's going to take about a week out of our time because we're not going to drive all the way to New York and not enjoy it. So we'll see. So this, I did not get any of this as far as this. The Bag of Bones dies are on back order, and I think they're due in September 11th. I think the only thing that's due in October are the Stars at Night dies. These are super cute. So this is the one that I have mixed this paper with the thermos, and oh my gosh, the card is so cute. It's so cute, but I can't show it to you. So unfortunately, if you want to make Halloween cards, I would get all the rest of it. I would even just eat the 10% savings and go ahead and get this and then order the dies as soon as they get in. It's a really sweet little set. I just didn't get it, again, because of I don't have time to stamp much fall stuff this year. I did get this. This was the fall choice. I do want to point out this one because it was a little bit of a, we'll look at this in a second, because these guys are cute, right? So you see this, and maybe monster guys aren't your things, but make sure that you notice that the dies for this cut the bag, and they cut the candy corn. So the candy corn almost won over the pumpkins because we have cute pumpkins every year, but it cuts a huge piece of candy corn. So you get the little scallops, you get the little treat bag that does the little handles, does the little handle bows. It will cut the little scallop like our old-fashioned pinking shears, and then it cuts that candy corn. It has the fun little label. So all that is in the dies. You could just get the dies. If you don't want the stamp set, you could just get the dies. But I didn't want you to miss that that's where the candy corn's coming from. So I did, I debated for quite some time if I wanted the pumpkins or if I wanted the candy corn. I went with the pumpkins. The reason I went with the pumpkins is because I liked the Pick of the Patch and A Harvest of Blessings. So I liked the two sayings, and I liked the crow. I should have taken a picture of the little metal crow that I decorate with in the fall. That was kind of what won it for me, was that. So some cute autumn things. Again, I feel like it's September and I'm going to wake up and it's going to be November. So I was afraid to get too much of it. Now let's go back to this. This is this suite of products. I didn't get the stamp set. I think that the punch is in a paper order that's coming. I think I have an order of paper, of just cardstock, and a punch coming. These are your free $50 item and not included in Club this month. I really hate when I record a video and it's all up and posted. Sometimes I record a video and I edit it, but it's not yet out there to the masses and I can fix it. This is fun if you want words that will easily go with everything and get you through all the seasons, because it's a really great set of words. It's also good for, I know my daughter loves this style, so it appeals to the younger crowd. Now here's the first card I did. It was a huge hit. So if you missed it because you weren't thinking holidays yet, but it's not holidays, right? It's a happy birthday card. But I put it back here because it goes with the medley mix. And this goes with the inked and tiled punches that we used earlier in the year. So I would have another card coming with it. That's too many things on my desk. That also has the embellishments that should have been on the card. Now this right here, it is obviously in here for Happy New Year. And I know in Australia there'll be lots of fireworks because it's summer there. So there are places where the fireworks and Happy New Year are a little bit more than in the Midwest, because who wants to go out when it's negative temperatures out? So if you, every 4th of July, you're like, we need a 4th of July set, get it now and then save it and use it for the 4th of July. We're just about done. Here's where the happiest of birthdays came from, I think. Yes, happiest of birthdays. That was on the earlier card that I showed you. I think, oh no, feels like there's a couple more things. Here is, I love this one. And here's the cheers card. I thought this might work well for my daughter's wedding. That will be here before you know it, because I know my fall's gonna fly by and then it's Christmas and then it'll be February and it will be her wedding. So we have a little bit to do before then. Oh yes, so here's, I will use this because it's so cute. I have used it, and so you'll see it and try it. And then here is the curved occasions. So you can see I did a little bit of an ode to the 70s. This is the petal something, the petal dies, they're on back order as well. Every time I use something, the next day it seems like it's on back order. But this, I don't have a tutorial for it. It's posted on my Facebook. I think I borrowed my friend's set. We stamped together one day. And I think that might be it. So if you have any questions, here's the deal. My husband chose, he was told he had to take some vacation. So he took vacation this week. He didn't ask me when was a good week. I mean, we have obviously not good weeks, and because my nephew's wedding is this week and we're helping and doing the decorations, and he has some other things that he needed to get done this week, he thought it would be a good week. And so he took it off, and then he couldn't untake it off. And so he said, what can we do this week? And I'm like, well, it's catalog kickoff for me. So we are actually not going to be home on catalog kickoff day. I'll be home in the morning, and I'm going to put orders in, and we have plans to go places and do something fun. So we'll probably be home until about 9:30 Eastern time in the morning. So if you need something, email or text, and I'll get to you when I can. But we won't be home. We'll be at home later that evening. So hopefully that if you have any, I did tell everybody in my email that information. So hopefully you will have gotten to me the day before. But if you have any questions, and the specials go through, that's another reason I extended them past a couple of days. But if you have any questions, let me know. I will try to keep you up to date if there are any things that go on low inventory to kind of help you decide if you have some choices you're making. But otherwise, happy shopping, because this is a really good catalog. That's why I have so much stuff that I haven't even been able to use, because I got a lot of it. Everybody have a great day. Bye.